morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity and an Eiffel store design team project share. Yeah, get my words out. And I've used my mini slimline die set to create the cards. I've used an older Eiffel store background. I've used the giraffe in the pocket. I have used the fish, and I have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those leaf dies. So that's half of the 10 that he sent me. And I was all full of kitty cats and all sorts of things yesterday, but I went away and I did fish, leaves and giraffe. Yeah, I know. I haven't figured it out myself yet. But first up is the leaves. And they are absolutely gorgeous. And what I did was I just used a load of distress ink on white cardstock and just spritzed it and kept blending, and then I just put the dies on and cut them out in different colours. And I just thought about autumn, you know, all those fallen leaves on the ground, but of course mine are a little bit more organised. But I just thought I'd fully load it and stack them on there, and I've left sort of like a whitish space at the base there, and that's going to be for a fall sentiment or to write thankful or grateful or something along there. I've got quite a few of those dies that would look good down there, but I just really like those. Aren't they great? All the textures and the cuts and everything in them. And these look really dark, but this is distress ink in moss green. I wonder if you kind of like better if you turn that way to the light, that you see the colours better. I think that one's showing up a bit more true. Must be the light down in this area or something. But anyway, that is my first one, and I really like that. And then my second one is fishies, and I thought you've got to use more, so there you go. And then I used the background die that I just showed you, and I used it as a stencil. So I stenciled that sort of like oceany wavy design, and then the white bits that popped out, which are these little bits here, I just glued those down, and then I went over them with some of that Bluebird's pearl drops that I keep in my squirty bottle, which is right here. I've got to fill it up again actually, because I just like that it's clear and you get that hint of colour. And I've left sort of like little bits of white sticking out so that you've got that sort of feel of ocean foamy spray. So those are my fish, and I can tell you that the biggest one I'm going to say is this one, and it's just over 2 inches. So that's the size of your fish. And if you look, you can see there's all different textures on them, stripes and wavy lines and zigzags and all sorts. I really like those. So that is what I did with my fish. So there's 5 sets of leaves on there, there's a whole set of fish on there, and then I did the giraffe, and I had some scrap cardstock left, so I thought I'll flip it over and I'll cut some more leaves just to have something to go on behind that little giraffe. But isn't it cute? Look at this little tongue. I just think that's gorgeous. And there's a tiny little slit in the mouth that you push the tongue into, so it actually looks like it's poking out. And then on the pocket there, I used some of those gorgeous bling bling stones that I got in my Happy Mail from Rita. And instead of just having a dotty pocket, because it does emboss dots into the pocket, I just covered all the dots up with those sparkly little rhinestones. And because I've done that and it's dimensional, the word love is supposed to be glued onto the pocket. I couldn't do that. So I cut it in some, oh, let's get some clarity, Dollar Tree foam to give it some dimension, and just glued it below the pocket. So that's what we've got. And this cardstock is that gorgeous sort of like sky blue sparkly stuff from Joanne. And I used it in the eyes as well. It looks a little bit starstruck, that giraffe, bless it. And that tiny little bow in its hair. Really lovely details. I just think that's really cute. So it's a super quick video, 3 project shares, and I will be back next week with even more Eiffel Store. But tomorrow is Friday, and tomorrow is a huge MX Heart Design Team Haul. So you have an absolutely awesome day as usual. All links below. And don't forget there's a sale on Aliexpress at the moment. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.